Okay, so I've been doing some shopping, but I've gotten a little of this and a little of that, and just like we all do, we want to do a haul, but there's a little of this and there's a little of that. So I want to show you what I got. All right, so this is TJ Maxx. I got this. Yes, I love the heel, the purse. I love to travel. I really don't do the coffee, but I have my water, and I love New York City. That's what that taxi cab reminds me of. And gotta take some pictures. It's old school, but hey, we're gonna rock with it, roll with it. Okay, so I'm not much of a wine drinker. I'm trying to get an understanding of it and do a little vino. But I always wanted to be a bartender. I know sometimes those degrees get in the way of us trying to do some stuff we want to do for fun. So I said, at some point in my life, I am gonna become a bartender. I'm trying to be like T-Pain. Okay, and again, I guess this really just addresses the vino. Got the grapes, got the little wine bottle. Oh, I guess I need to turn it this way. Let's see, we see that's Betsy Johnson. These are bag charms. I don't think I needed to say. But yeah, it has a little grapes, a little wine, a little picnic basket, a little love for me and my hubby. And picnic basket, and that's what I liked about it. And I tell you, it reminds me not just of a picnic basket, but years ago, I think it was Kate Spade. She had a picnic basket purse. And my first thought was, I should have got that purse, but I'm like, I shouldn't have got that purse. They got picnic baskets everywhere. And the new age ones don't look like that anyway. But I'm going to hang that off of a purse at some point. All right, so, I've been showing y'all my little city trend finds and stuff. I'm gonna stop showing y'all my city trend finds and stuff. You know what? Sometimes they don't have a lot of stuff, and I don't want to miss out on what I want because y'all are going and y'all don't really care or know what it is. So anyway, basically, city trends and fashion metro, they're kind of the places where stuff go to die, if you would say, but not die to me because I'll go and I'll revive it. So anyway, they got these Bluetooth sound glasses and they really do work. They're built-in speakers in the mic right on the side of here. So I know they got the Ray-Ban and somebody, I think Google has the ones, but I think you can adjust the vision and different things with the Google one and have sound. And the Ray-Ban, they do have the sound, but this one is $17 and something. But if you look on, what's that site, HSN, they lying and saying they got stuff like for $9.99, but you go in there and then there's something else, or they may have certain things at $19.99, and you go in there look at you're gonna get this good deal, and it is not that price. They tricked me once. So I also got the straightening comb for those of us who like to use it. And I know some people think white people don't need it, but some white people, they may want their hair straight. So if you want your curly hair straight, this will get it there. It was $14.99. What was it? What was it? At some other place they said it was $30. But I know at Walmart, well, I don't know. I can't remember what I paid at Walmart, but I know I need to take the other one back. But they say it has ceramic technology and it goes up to 450 degrees. So some people may not need it all the way there. But this one, I like it extra because it includes the protective cover. And my girls, Lord of Jesus, I tell you, if you start putting this thing towards them, they start running. And well, when I was a little girl, I ran too. But I tell you what, this little guard, it does work, but you still feel the heat. Okay. So yeah, you saw that. It said do not leave unattended. Don't leave that. Don't even be doing your hair around your babies using that. Because that thing will get them. Because they're going to pull it. And they don't know how bad it's going to hurt, but it's going to hurt. So yes, I have two of these. And I got a third one. I got myself and two daughters. So we got these panic alarms. Be heard when you are in distress. Now my oldest, she's away at college at the University of Alabama. But they got all kinds of blue light systems there. And what I mean by blue light is almost like a telegram pole. And they have this blue light so you can see them wherever they are. They have cameras inside and they said they pre-record before you can even press a button. So if somebody's coming at them and trying to start anything, they can grab that and the police will come right there and they'll have everything recorded. So it won't be a thing where it's like, oh, well, we got to investigate. No, they're recording. So the crooks better not mess with them there. All right, so, but somebody gonna try. All right, so then this is works with Apple Find My, and it is gadget gear. It's easy set up, ready to go. So no fees, 8+ month standby, replaceable battery included, and it uses the Apple Find My app to locate your device. So, really, what I wanted to do is find my children. So I've been intending to go to find my so that I can track my children because I don't have an Apple phone, but I have an iPad. Now I don't get I love my iPad, y'all. I do. And with me loving it, you would think I would go on and get an iPhone. I get those for my girls because their friends and people have it, and you know how people with them they talk about the different color lights and text messages and all that stuff. I can't remember which is which, but all the same, I just want to have Android also because I like having access to a whole lot of different apps and stuff. And so, oh, I didn't tell you the price on any of these, but they're doing the breast cancer campaign, so this was $7.99, and this is $4.99. So you kind of have to go in there. And if they have them, they have them. And if they don't, they don't. All right. So City Chic. It was just a heart-shaped watch. I'm going to have to check and see if it works. It was $5.99. Oh, and it's a ring. It's not just a watch. It's a ring watch. And it stretches. And it's shaped like a heart. That's why I got it. That's why I got it, y'all. Okay. So is anything else in those bags? No. All right. Yep, I'm sitting on the floor. We're going to see how I get up. All right, so we're going to go to Dollar Tree just because it's here. So I always want to know what this skeleton thing is about. So I got this. It's a unicorn, but I also got the cat and the dog. It said it contains a foam pad for work surface, wool felt, and a needle. It was $1.25. So that feels like a foam pad. But I also bought a few kits from Hobby Lobby when they were clearing some things out. So I need to go on and use them. All right, so then I got these batteries. And I got this for this Crayola cutter that I had bought for the children years ago that I always kept forgetting to get batteries for. Anyway, I decided I'm going to try it. But I went and got, because I thought I needed 4 Ds. And so you see it's 3, so I needed 2 packs. Well, it turns out I only need 3 Cs. So I had to go back and get 3 C's. And so I'm going to get this cutter out. So then I got this fusible interfacing, and I get that every time I see something there. 1, because I can always use it. 2, because I told my daughter we weren't going to buy this shirt from, what's that place? Altered State. Because like we can make that little shirt. It had 3 stars on it, and they had kind of like a little red, faded out red, white, and blue. I'm like, we can go get some bandanas and cut them out, and we can make that, girl. So I got her a star that she hasn't cut out yet. I got the fusible interface, and we can find a t-shirt, and then we need to get that bandana. I got bandanas, too. Okay, so I was watching Sadie's channel, and she showed these men boxer briefs at the Dollar Tree. And she showed one of them. But when I saw they had both of them, I was like, I'm getting these for me. But if they don't fit me, I'm going to get them for my husband. I don't know if I can or can't fit them. But I think with them being boxers, they're just going to hug my curves. So I got them both. They're for me. And I don't know if I released a video talking about how much I love Pac-Man. If I would show y'all, but I don't want to. We'll see, because, okay, look. Got my little dolls over there. Then my little dollhouse bookcase, display case. So there's a little dollhouse over there. But right on top of that box that I've shown y'all, the one with the flower colors there, is for pictures. Right on top of there, I got some Pac-Man little candy things with the tins that I got from, it was from Home Goods or TJ Maxx. But anyway, you see over in that corner, right there. Those are little Pac-Man and Ghosts that I got from my living room, y'all. But I got these here from the Dollar Tree, too, because I haven't seen people get them. Yeah, y'all been getting them like early summer or something. We're just getting them. And I'm located next to the Gulf of America. And you think that I would be getting more stuff in my port faster, better stuff. And I'm just getting it. So, and it's, so I got two. Even though my sister brought me a bunch, and I had bought some, so I still bought them. Because I was like, I told myself when I saw them and I wasn't seeing them anyway, I was like, when I see them there, I'm going to get them. So when I saw them there, I got them. Then they had these lady, the lady that was there ringing up, she was older than me that I ended up going to. So I was like, do you know where y'all got any more of these in the store? And she was like, what are those? So I said, never mind. So I'll just look somewhere else. Because I want to, if I have it on one shoe, I thought I want to have it on the other, but I might end up wearing it with just one on the, one by itself. So this is a hairpin with the hairpin, bobby pin with the pair of shears. And it just remind me of my cutting days. Now I will not put this in my hair because these little pins to me, they will rip your hair out. I don't do them. I don't do that. I don't do. And I'm trying to tell my daughter, well, I ain't told her nothing, but I need to tell her to watch out for those times because they will rip your hair out. I don't know. To me, it feel like they'll rip your hair out. All right, so that's all my Dollar Tree stuff. Yeah, but you know I got some more Dollar Tree stuff somewhere else because you always have more Dollar Tree stuff. I think it may be out in the car, and I took the car to get it serviced because the air conditioner wasn't working. But hey, it's Alabama. It's 86 degrees, so 86 degrees. Kind of not need air. You know, you can handle it. I can handle it. But anyway, still have to have it ready for another year, another day. All right, so Kelly Creates. This is from Ollie's. Oh, I didn't tell y'all. Yeah, we're at Ollie's now. All right. So this has some calligraphy stuff. It's a piece journal with alphabet review sheets. So I said, well, you know what? I love calligraphy. Anything. And it's $1. And then they had this, which I probably would have normally not have gotten. It's a jewel resin mold. Well, it's not saying just jewel. It's saying it's a diamond. So it's a diamond. So I said, well, you know, I don't have a need for it at this time. But there may come a time when I need it and wish I had gotten it at $1. So, oh, I got to take my next purchase off my face. So, I got these readers. And these aren't just your ordinary readers. These are the readers with the lights. Look at there. You could be reading in your room and don't want to disturb your spouse. Or they may not be able to see the remote to know how to turn the volume up or change the channel. Well, now you can see it because you got readers with flashlights. And y'all, let's see. Now that I'm going to put them back on, they're $4.99. And it comes with extra batteries. I got the 2.50. Yep. Is there anything else you need to know about these? They got a light. They got replacement batteries. They give you a picture on the back. Oh, they even showed me how to change because I would have wanted to know how to change my batteries. Yeah. Now it doesn't adjust the you know, the number for your being able to adjust the C. Okay, so whatever that is. Whatever that means, it doesn't adjust it lower or higher. You're not going to get a 3. You're not going to get a 2. It's going to stay at 2.5. Now, I don't really know if I particularly even like this, y'all. But I didn't want to leave and not like it and decide I wanted to go back. Because I was in Tuscaloosa, which I got to go back there Friday. Anyway, and I got to wait some time. So if I had known, I would have done that. My sister was supposed to go get my daughter so she can come here. We're going to go to Gaston Saturday. And she's going to be in a beauty pageant. But my sister got COVID. And so, no, she's not going to do that now. But this is crepe paper to make the flowers. And this is Bama's color, that crimson red color. And so I got one. But now I'm thinking I probably should got 2. I don't know if I'll be making this flowers because it's not giving instructions. But I did get the kit that they have at Ollie's that gives paper and I bought some of the extra paper that you can use to make crepe flowers. Plus, I got some from when I was having parties for my children. All right, and so now this is the round bead silicone mold. I have these, but I don't have them for $1. But I probably didn't pay more than $1 because I only buy my stuff like this from Hobby Lobby when things are like $3 and under, and they're clearing some out. So I didn't pay much more. But I said if I'm gonna make beads, I might as well get a thing that lets me make 2, 3, or 4, or 5. Because when you make beads, usually you want to string up a whole lot of beads. So why torture myself by only having one? I can have 2 packs that give me 4. Okay, so now this is technically for candies, and I got 2. But I thought about it, and I should have probably got 3. I had 3, but I put 1 back. Well, and what I was thinking was, you know how I'm always telling y'all, if you're watching my videos, that if I'm doing something for my family, we need a bunch of the same letters. So like with my husband being named William, we're going to have that W, we're going to have that M. But we're going to have 2 I's, we're going to need 2 L's. And then with his name being Craig, we're going to need how many I's? We're going to need how many A's? We're going to need about 2 of these. Because then, Lord, don't let me start adding the middle name. So, you know what I'm saying? And don't let me start adding my name. Oh, and then the daughters too. I mean, my baby and I'm Catherine, she's Kelsey. So I'm trying to go on and get that done. I might as well buy 3 or 4. Because, you know, sometimes you don't want to just sit and wait and then have to get that out and then make another one. Sometimes you just need to go in and get it done, especially when they were just $1. Okay, we've all seen this pad on all the videos, $1.99. Some people don't believe, like I know when I was in college at the University of Alabama, where I'm an alum at, myself and my younger sister, my teachers, my professors, not just teachers, they're professors. You got to give these people their titles because they worked hard for them. But they did not like to use primary colors. And me, I like bright colors. And I liked wearing the bright reds, the bright royal blues, the Kelly greens and all. And they had a talk with me and told me that, you know, I was supposed to go with more the neutral and natural colors because I'm becoming an adult. I was like, yeah. Black people, we tend to like bold and bright colors and dressing up flashy. That's the way we are. We're probably more apt to be in warmer climates where it's lots of pretty fruit and colors and flowers. And that's what we like. So sometimes I'll do neutrals. Most times I do not. Because my complexion can carry these colors all through the year. In the wintertime, summertime. And I'm not saying no one else's complexions can carry that. I'm just saying what I know mine can do. Mine can carry this, and I make it work. And I promise you, every time I make it work, somebody's going to come up and say, you look good. And I'll say, thank you. All right, so this is something I think that was old that we got from Hobby Lobby. Let's see. Let's check. We can check the date because we got the date on the receipt. So, yeah, this looked like it was from 7/24. So that was like last something. Because I just got this. And it got reduced to Sam from June of 25. You see what I'm looking at? That month and then 5, the last number on there, that means the year. So this started out at $169.99, and it probably went to something else, but it's $84.99. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. All these things did go down, but I'm taking this back because I was gonna do a separate video, but I'm gonna tell y'all. They gave it to me dirty. Somebody had used my paint, didn't even clean it, and they got a cleaner in there and all that stuff. And that person did not. And I went on and opened it because I've learned, go on and open your stuff, because if it doesn't work or whatever, you get a chance to take it back. Like this here, I don't, because look, that was last year. And I bought this here, and there's nothing wrong with this, except it's old technology. And if I use it on my old phones, which I may start using, I may plug some of them up and start doing my YouTube videos and recording, because we still can use them and download stuff. So I can keep this phone clear, the one that I'm recording on, and then I can use, y'all, I got my old fire phone. Isn't that the fire phone? I think it's the fire phone. I got this one. I can't use that one. It's broke up. This is my daughter's first phone. Yeah, I got a Samsung, even though we always say Samsung suck, but I'm using a Samsung right now. And I got this LG. I just love LG, which I didn't know that they had a folding phone. If I had, I probably would have gotten it. But anyway, we here now. So anyway, I probably can plug some of the stuff up in there and use it, but it's not going to work on these new age phones. So I'm just going to tell you like I learned. Don't get this stuff and special technology and don't open it up. Open it and make sure things work. So if it doesn't, you could take it back and give it to them folks. I got one more thing in there. I bought a little handheld recorder. I'll show it. I'll do another video and I'll show it to you. Well, in fact, I got it from Ollie's. Okay, don't buy it because then you got to get the SD card because it's old. And I'm sure I got one around here somewhere, but I got to remember where I had it. It'll take pictures, but it will not record a video, which was the point of why I was getting it. Okay, so anyway, that's old. So that's not now. You ain't got to worry about that. Now, the other thing I got from Hobby Lobby, you know, all those instruction sheets that we like to get. And then I already have bought these, but I got them again. Y'all. Because they were down to 99 cents. Did I pay 99 cents the first time? Probably did. Probably don't need another one. But I got a little cutter. I'm going to have fun cut it. And I did that video a long time ago. I can't even tell you what the name of that video is. But I got the little set from Hobby Lobby. It was for the children. And they had the little clays. And they got a little cutter. And they got a little thing that you put the hole in. I'll tell you, if I had thought about that I was going to be doing this, showing y'all these, I would have gone and gotten the cutter because I actually know where it is in the basement. I would have gone and gotten it so I can show you how to use it. So maybe now it'll be another video where I'll remember to go and get it so y'all can see it. Okay, so y'all know I'm always going to Tandy Leather and trying to make a purse. Well, this is not a made purse, but it is a kit, and it's a Melissa Classic Tote wheel. Is that my husband? He comes in from work at night. It might be him, but I hear something. So anyway, oh yeah, I'm like, where's the price? It was $55.99, so they took it to 25 something. So they took it to $16.79. Now I almost bought 2 or 3 of these purses at $25, so I was like, that's a good deal. But then I'm glad I waited because I got this one at $16.79. And this is the only one left in that store. And they still got some leather stuff. But I love purses. And I tell y'all, this is vegetarian. So I'll get to stamp, cut, do all kinds of stuff. My husband coming in the door and he laughing because he hear me doing this video and he knows what's going on. So anyway, I'm going to go on and say goodbye to y'all because, you know, we're getting ready to talk before we get ready to go to sleep because it's about 11 o'clock at night. See y'all later. Bye. Like, subscribe, and all the good stuff that we always do for one another. Bye.